Hello everyone, and welcome back to Amish Koala, and boy do we have a ton of leaves to bash today. I'm hoping we get something delicious and delightful out of the mix. So far, it doesn't look like we've gotten anything out of the ordinary, which is quite unfortunate. But I'm sure we'll find something. I mean, look at all of the leaves, how could we not? Okay, no. Was that it? We got a hill cherry! Oh, yes! Oh, we did it! I'd like to thank the Academy of Trees for presenting me today with another hill cherry! I'd like to thank the Academy for this wonderful... fudge cakes. For this wonderful, wonderful opportunity to have hill cherries in my presence. I'd like to thank all the little people who helped me get here. Kasanis and MK were great inspirations to me on my long hours of beating leaves down and breeding bees. So, you know, I just like to thank you all for this opportunity to plant and grow hill cherry trees. Oh, I'm so excited. This is fantastic. Okay, let's get some leaves. Oh, this totally, like, I had such bad luck with trees that I totally wasn't expecting to get a hill cherry this episode, so this totally changes, like, what I was thinking I wanted to do. But, oh, another one! Oh, it's just our lucky day. Clearly, I just need to let the bees do their thing for a really long time and just not bother them, and then they'll reward me. Okay. Go ahead and break that grafter. Speaking of bees, it looks like I need to restart the breeding process and also make some more thaumium grafters. Okay, so we'll get that. Hello, Mr. Tree. Okay, there we go. Alright, actually, I got my hill cherries, so I think at this point I'm done grafting leaves on the normal trees. Silver, 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 silver. Oh, that's an apple oak. And you are all boring trees. Okay. So let's grab some bones for bone meal. Oh, do I have an axe around here? It doesn't look like I do. I'll have to grab one. Actually, before I grab an axe, I'll go ahead and show you what I've been up to. I've gone ahead and bred some classical bees. Now, classical bees are very similar to imperial bees, aside from the fact they have a higher chance of producing royal jelly, which means more royal jelly for us in the long run, which is excellent. And in other news, sadly, I don't have any more frames, so we're going to have to get to making some frames in the very near future. These guys are producing way more imperial or way more royal jelly than the classical bees right now, simply because the frame is boosting their production greatly. So we're going to have to get on that. Now that we have our little factory going, we have the ability to produce more frames to get more royal jelly, and more royal jelly means we're getting closer to having ourselves an alveary. I'll have to double check how much royal jelly we actually need to make one alveary, because I think we are getting very close, because we have more than a stack of it at this point. Let's see here. No, that's not the chest you go into anymore. Nope, you don't go in there. Alright. All you bees go in there, please, and I will go ahead and grab an axe. Alright, it's still raining pretty hard here, but that's fine. It's not going to hinder our tree loving. We'll just go ahead and throw this guy down. Ooh, my goodness. Now, I know I can get cherries from these guys, which will produce way more seed oil than the melon seeds I'm currently using. However, I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that. Also, let's go ahead and graft a bunch of these guys, so that way we don't have to worry about not having enough of them. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look at what their wood looks like. Okay, so it's kind of a, it's very similar. It's right in between oak wood and birch wood. Okay. Well, that is pretty neat. We'll go ahead and let you decay. Now, I know if you let them grow up, you can harvest, well, cherries from them. And like I said, cherries produce a exceptional amount of, what is it? Where did my axe go? Wait, what? What? Oh, I put it in here. Apparently I duplicated my axe. There we go. Do I have any shears here? Because I need vines from... I'll just go get more vines from the forest when I need my Ednic bees again. For now, my stuff is enchanted sufficiently. So I'm going to go ahead and chop these trees down, so that way we can get to the next tree in this current procession of trees, if what I'm saying makes sense. So we just have to chop down all the trees that are currently here, because they're pretty, there's not many leaves left in them, you know? They had their days being bred, and now it's time to move on to the next generation of trees. You all served me well, and I thank you for your contributions to Amish society, but it's time to stand down and let the new generation take its place. I'm sure you understand. Okay, so for the next generation of trees, we have to breed hill cherry with silver lime, and that is going to help us get a common chestnut. Now let's see here, do I have more bones? There we go. Okay, actually I'm going to need one more bone. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do cherries on the sides and center like this. Okay. Let me get my bone meal here. Get my wrench out of the way. I'll show you why I have a wrench in just a little bit. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we have the hill cherries up, and now we will fill in the side slots with silver lime. There we go, and I'm going to need one right here. And now I need to make sure the apiaries are not obstructed, which they currently are. Okay, let's see here. You're good, you're good, you're fine, you're good, you're good, you're good. Let's see here. You have one in your way, and you have one in your way. Okay. So now all of these should be going just fine. Ooh, more royal jelly and comb. Yep, they all seem to be running fan-diddly-tastically. And we have plenty of trees for breeding, so now we just have to leave them here and wait for them to do their thing. Alright, so welcome back to the factory here. You can see that honey is full up in our carpenter, and that seed oil is being produced, and in fact we're actually using 2 biogas engines to run the squeezer that's making seed oil, because of how fast we're getting in seeds. And let me show you how we're getting in said seeds. Over here, kind of behind the building, I just set up a little automated farm. I used a couple of Zycraft soil blocks and a fertile lily pad, or a lily pad of fertility I believe it is called, to help speed up their growth. So what happens is a skeleton sneaks up from behind and gets himself wasted like a fool. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You're dead, and I will take your minimum shard, and you, sir, shall not have a good day, because you are no longer among the undead living. Alright, I'll just go ahead and eat my potato here. So we just have a couple of straw golems watching over the melons, and a wood golem that shoves the melons into that chest, and then they are sent into a chest up here in the factory. That then turns them into seeds in our little fabricator, and then this wooden pipe pulls the seeds out of the fabricator, and these iron pipes are why I had to get myself a wrench, and those seeds just go and mosey on over here into the squeezer. And I've actually been having problems trying to find an equilibrium point where the seeds are going in fast enough, but not so fast as to overflow. As you can see here, I've had to dump a lot of seeds in this chest over here as it has started to overflow. And another improvement to the factory is I've actually changed the piping. The way it used to be is it used to split off right here, and I discovered that was actually a really stupid thing to do, because every time liquid hits a turning point, it splits itself to go down the two different pipes, and so it wasn't getting a very even distribution into the various engines. So what I've gone ahead and done is made the pipe one single long straight line, so I get a more even distribution of the seed oil. Now, of course, the engines towards the front will fill up faster than the engines towards the end. However, now that it's just one straight line, when one engine is full, the seed oil will just keep on flowing down the line, whereas before the seed oil would get stuck in a series of pipes if it was off to the side. It just really wasn't a good situation, so this setup is much better, and you can see I'm getting tons and tons of seed oil. And this one's almost full because it's actually hooked up directly to the production zone, but that's no problem because once this one's full, all of the seed oil will just go up into the tanks and then out into the other engines. A lot of these engines are full up. This guy will be full up soon. This guy would be full up, but he's running, so he has to use the seed oil. And I'm kind of waiting to turn on these other engines until I have a nice little excessive store up of seed oil in my tank here. This automated system hasn't been running very long, but since I've started it, I've produced tons upon tons upon tons upon tons upon tons upon tons upon kilograms of seed oil. It's been a lot, and there's a spider at my door and a ceiling in my floor, and you're dead. Oh, there's a zombies. You're going to break down my door when the one next to it is open? You, sir, deserve to die. This is called evolutionary decision. Darwin is making. Also, because of the rain getting into the building, I put this little add-on here to keep rain from going down my hole. It was a very unpleasant experience. Got all watery and soggy down here in the basement. So I was just looking into multi-farms, and I discovered I need tubes to make them, and to make tubes you need a Thermionic Fabricator, and I just realized I have 3 carpenters in this building. I don't know why, because I only need 1 carpenter with water and 1 carpenter with honey, but no Thermionic Fabricator. So I'm not sure what was going through my head when I made 3 carpenters. I'm not sure if I meant to make one a Thermionic Fabricator. I don't really remember what happened there, but that's no problem. We can go ahead and look at the recipe for that. Some gold, a sturdy casing, a chest. Oh yeah, that's going to be no problem to make. I'm going to just take the extra carpenter, put it in this chest. Just shamefully sit there. Also, I discovered I need 2 sets of I need 4 stacks of royal jelly to make an alveary, and so we're about a third of the way there, I guess. Yeah, a third, because I have like a stack and a quarter. Holy fudge and schneigefrege. What are you doing in my house? Stop it. Get out. Stop. Get away from my life. Okay, thank you. Alright, so Thermionic Fabricator. You know, I think all my bronze is at my farm. Oh, there's a wisp. Hello. Good day. I'm going to ignore your Nope. Apparently I can't ignore your existence. Fudge cakes. I don't have a sword. Get down on my level. Take me on, bro. Take me on. Oh, gosh. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Why you... Stop it. Stop living. Yeah, that's the problem with the frames, is they create a lot of viz, but I didn't think they'd spawn wisps because I didn't think it was the right type of flux to spawn wisps, because different types of Thermcraft junk spawns different types of wisps, and I could have swore the type of flux released only created the air was infused with strange energies message, but maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong on many occasions in my Minecraft career, especially because I've been playing this game so long and sometimes I forget changes from update to update. Like, you know, animals can still naturally spawn on grass, right? That's not... They didn't take that out like 7,000 updates ago. I swear. What was I doing? Right, Thermionic Fabricator. Okay. So let's... I hate not having 1.5 crafting. Okay, there's a sturdy casing. I probably should have also grabbed the chest I had, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I can make a chest. And I needed some gold, which will be in here, I believe. No, it's going to be over here in this one. Yes. No, crud nuggets. Do I not have any more gold? I shall have to transmute some gold then. Where is my stone of minima? Hello, minima. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that is how you make an ender pearl. How do I make gold? Okay, well that was slightly more expensive than I was expecting. And then I just need 3 glass. I have plenty of glass. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, chest, sturdy casing, gold, and Thermionic Fabricator. And we're also going to need a ton of glass to fuel the said Thermionic Fabricator. So I still think I have a bunch of glass in my furnaces. I do. I'll just take a stack of that. Yeah, I really haven't had to use my furnaces except for cooking like potatoes since I started doing the clay thing. Because usually when I need iron or something, I turn clay into iron. That's what I started doing. It's kind of great. I haven't had to go mining for a while. Alright, so we'll pop in here. And we'll plop down our Thermionic Fabricator. And we will throw some glass in there. And so when we turn that on, that will be ready to craft tubes for us so that we can... do things, right? We're doing things. This looks like it's sort of towards a more equilibrium-ish point than it was previously, but I don't know. I don't know. How are we doing on seed oil? You're doing pretty good. You're full. You're getting there, and you're getting there. So pretty soon we're going to start filling this tank up with seed oil, and we're really not going to be able to run all of these engines at once without running out of fuel, because you can see, like, currently this guy isn't at an equilibrium point where he's filling up. Well, he's filling up faster than he's using fuel, but not fast enough to like where I could have all of these engines running and they'd be getting more fuel than they're using, if that makes sense. So I'm probably going to have, that's why I was looking into the multi-farm, so I could harvest some cherries, and I think walnuts may provide more seed oil than cherries. I'll have to look into those specific numbers. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I do know that cherries and walnuts definitely provide more seed oil than just regular seeds. So that will, you know, make this place run a little better than it currently is, which can only mean goodness. Only goodness can come of such things. So let's see here. We have that. We have a Thermionic Fabricator to start making tubes, which we're not going to do this episode because I don't want to waste the seed oil quite yet. Because right now our melon thing's doing fine, and I'll probably let this melon thing run for a while and start to fill up the seed oil tank. Because once all those engines fill up from not running and the seed oil tank starts to fill up, there's going to be a good excess of seed oil I can rely on for the time being. But until then, also, I have to go get a bunch of lava to run these things. So, ooh, let me look at a portable tank. Portable tank. Hardened glass. Instantly not interested. Yeah, no, I don't want to make an induction smelter just to get a portable tank. Seems like a waste. However, I can get cans. What are they called? Fuel cans, something like that. What are they called? Some sort of capsule. Right. Cans. I have plenty of tin and aluminum. Yeah, 12 cans should be more than enough. So let's make 12 cans and go on a trip down to the caves and get ourselves lava for our machines. Alright, so we will just pop down here. Oh, Mr. Pigoo, I hope you enjoy beautiful basement. I think it looks very nice, if I do say so myself, but I don't know. You're the critic, Mr. Pig, not me. Alright, now if memory serves correctly, we do have a vast lava ocean down here, unless it dried up since I came down here with buckets to start those other engines. Alright, we do indeed have plenty of lava to work with, and water trying to kill us. I'll have to navigate this very carefully. Okay, we'll just get up here and start filling cans as best as we can. There we go. Alright, there we go. 12 lava cans. And now we can go put these into our machines, and they should fill up quite nicely. The nice thing about the biogas engine, or the biomass engines, whatever they're called, is you only, when you're using seed oil as a fuel source, you only need lava to start the engine, and then afterwards you no longer need the lava. So if we get ourselves to a point where we're producing enough seed oil to keep our engines running constantly, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Now, as far as I know, biogas engines don't explode, but that may be wrong. I don't know. Okay, so just go around and get everyone filled up once and see how many cans we have left. 7, enough for another fill up round. You get one more. You get one more. You get one more. Oh, the seeds are overflowing again. That's great. You get one more. You get one more. You get one more. And you get one more. There we go. I'll just go. So I'll pull all of these out. And all of these. And I will go put them in my balal. Balal. Seed balal. Alright, so I am resetting all the bees right now. And after all the bees are set back up in their hives, we will do our traditional relog and leave bash check to see if we got lucky or if we did not. Okay, so we will get all of what I got lost. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Just take a second to move all these bees around, and then hopefully we got ourselves some nuts of the wall. Alright, I'll go put this all away, and by put it away I mean shove all the bees in the indexer here for special bees. And now it's relog time. Alright, so I actually ran out of thaumium grafters, so I made a couple of normal ones just to suit us for the couple of leaves we have to get here. Alright. There's one mundane, or silver lime, not mundane larch. That looks like another silver larch. Or silver lime. Yeah, silver lime, not silver larch. Confusing names here. Okay, here is another leaf, which is a hill cherry. And I believe there were some more that were ready to be graftitoed. One second, okay, let's parkour our way to victory here. There's one. Alright, that looks like a silver lime. I could swear there was at least one more around here somewhere. No, maybe I'm just crazy. Let me double check. I could have swore I saw one more earlier when I was taking a survey of the situation. No, okay. Doesn't look like we have another one or that we got our walnut, but that's okay. I wasn't really expecting to get one. The same episode we got our hill cherry. That wouldn't be very exciting, or actually it would be. It'd be cool, but I mean, come on, let's be honest. Based on how long it took us to get the hill cherry, I mean, we kind of expect it to be a little while before we get another fancy bunch of tree. However, I'd like to thank all of you wonderful faces for watching this episode. And off camera, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to make more frames because we do have lots of seed oil being produced. And there we go. Impregnated frames are made with impregnated sticks, and I get those by just throwing any 2 old logs into a carpenter with some seed oil, which we have plenty. Oh, what? Is that what the third carpenter was for? Maybe I wasn't crazy when I had 3 carpenters, because I need a seed oil carpenter for impregnated sticks, but I need a honey carpenter for scented paneling. However, there's also some things I need water in a carpenter for. Okay, well, I'm going to go put that third carpenter back down and hook it up to the honey supply. and get myself some more of the Thumbcraft frames made, those temporal frames and whatever the heck those other fancy ones are. So, I thank you guys all for watching this episode, and I'll see you all next time. Toodles!